Hello everybody, and welcome back inside of my screen again. Sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of cold. Um, so a lot of things has happened in the market already. The tariffs problem, USA versus China, Donald Trump, and we have seen a lot of volatility come with it. And let me start from just why. As you can see, we have had a lot of movements in the markets for the past couple of months now. This sell on DSY is a huge sell, and I couldn't take advantage of the move from here because I even took a short here thinking that the market is going to collapse from here, and we took a loss here, but I started taking advantage of the move from this place. And I did trade this move on USD CHF and USD CAD. So this was the move here. I shorted USD CHF from this level all the way to the downside here, and also USD CAD. I also went short on USD CAD from this level here, and I also added more positions here. So I documented or I analyzed why I took these shots in my immediate last video. So do go back and watch the video for you to understand what I saw and what made me to go short on these two pairs. So enough of that. So starting from DSY. So let's analyze DSY together for us to know what we should be expecting from DSY. I don't know why my markups aren't loading. So guys, if this cough and kata is disturbing. So starting from the monthly time frame. Normally I shouldn't be doing this, but I am beginning to spot something in the market. I know that a lot of people, this market is about to collect the money. As you can see, let me go down to the monthly time frame. As you can see, so many people has already made money from this downward push. I know when the market trends, everybody tends to make money. So, and when the market goes into this nasty range like this, a lot of people tend to give back all the money that I've made here. They tend to give it back on this consolidation here. So that's why I am here to warn you guys. So let's start from the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, let me delete this thing. On the monthly time frame, as you can see, the level price is currently on top of a major level. This level, strong tie. I don't know, it's like this level has even been in existence even before I even started this my YouTube channel, because this level has been holding price since 2023, and that's 2 years now. And I think my YouTube channel isn't up to 2 years yet. So this level is a very strong level. This level is strong. So the market is currently on top of the level on the monthly time frame, and the market, this level has already supported price so many times in the past before, 3 times. We did around 3rd April 2023, came back again. It also supported price around 2nd January 2024. Then the 3rd time again on 2nd September 2024. And currently, price is currently on top of that support level. And as you can see, this level is a very strong level. So, and we don't really expect price to just break below this level just like that. This level has lasted for 2 good years. So this level is a very strong level. So that's what monthly time frame is telling us. And as you can see, it ideally looks like price has already broken below this level. But looking closely, you can see that price is starting to leave some a weak rejection like it did here. I don't know if you are seeing it like it did here. As you can see, price has already started to give that same weak rejection like it did here. So I think this month is remaining like 7 days. Here, if you look here, you see 7 days, 2 hours. So I think let's just give it a couple more of this day to see if this thing is going to talk like it's going to turn like a full-blown weak rejection. And let's see if this monthly candle is going to close above this level like it did here. And if by adventure and this market decides to close above this support level here, just know that this level is still going to hold for the fourth time. That's all the details the monthly time frame is trying to tell us. So let's start from the weekly time frame. Let's start from the weekly time frame. So looking closer at the weekly time frame, that is where I put this black bar, this level here. That is why I added the black bar, that black bar that I deleted at the beginning of the video. It's as a result of this level here. So now, looking at this weekly time frame, we are still on top of this strong support level. And zooming in on the weekly time frame, you can see, let me delete this black bar so that you see it well. As you can see, this weekly time frame has started to print something. It has started to print something. Remember, this is a very long way to the downside. And ideally, this market this week is running 2 days. I think it's going to close this bullish. Remember, look at the pattern it's trying to print. Remember, see the pattern I printed here. The previous time it came that led to this buys. See this pattern again, it left a week on the weekly chart. This one again, then this one again, this one. If you watch close, you see that price is currently starting to print something, just like it did over here, over here, over here, and over here. So that's what the blue time frame is telling us, still suggesting that this level this level is going to hold again, but where we are having some issues is that this price overextended, which it hasn't done before since this level came into existence. Price has never overextended below the level. As you can see, it did over here, but not with so much candle. But with the pattern and with the details, the monthly time frame and the weekly time frame is trying to tell us now, I think this level is not yet done with what it wants to do. So, but there's always a but. Let's go back to the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, this is a huge sell-off on monthly time frame. This is a very huge sell-off. So I don't think that this market will suddenly reverse from here. I think that we have to, or I think that we will play around this level for some couple of weeks, just like we did here also. That's why I said I am spotting something like consolidation. So many traders tends to give back all the money they have made in the trading market during the consolidation. So that was what I was trying to explain in the beginning part of this video. I think we are going to have some couple consolidation around here for some weeks for this pattern to print what we are going to use to take decision. If this pattern, if you are going to buy this market, it is going to print a reversal pattern here. Maybe something like a double bottom or a buying pattern. So, but for now, this market isn't hasn't started printing, like hasn't started showing me what I want to see. There's nothing here to trade. You don't know if it's going to buy like this, or maybe if it's going to come here and form a base and sell off. So we're going to give this market a some couple more weeks. I already had updated my Telegram channel. I told them that we have a lot of waiting to do on this, why that we all should be patient. I don't know if I can put it up. Let me check if I can put my Telegram channel up for you guys to see. Don't know. So let's continue. So going over to the daily time frame now. What is the daily time frame trying to tell us? Daily time frame isn't showing us anything yet. Let me zoom in properly. So let me draw this level so that you see how this level originated from. This level is from this bad boy here, 2023. So now the daily time frame, the pattern the daily time frame is printing here is not enough for us to take a decision. Like I said, on the weekly time frame, this market can also decide to come back here and use here as a base because looking at it from the daily time frame, you can see that this is looking like a clear break. This market has already traded below this level for a couple of days, even weeks. So this also is looking like a clear break below. So something like this can also still happen. That's why I say that before we taking any advantage or before we taking any trade on this pair, I will have to wait for some more weeks for me to know the pattern. This pattern that is trying to print on the weekly time frame, it is not yet complete. So I'll have to still sit on my hands and watch and wait to see what will develop. If I see something like this around here, I'm sure buying. Something like this is the pattern I'm telling you guys that I'm waiting for. This is my pattern. Something like this. If I see this weekly candle formation around this level, I'm sure buying. Something like this, I'm buying. Something like this, I'm buying. Something like this also, I'm buying. So as you can see, looking at it here, the pattern is not yet complete. That's what I'm trying to say. Watch here is not yet complete. So we are going to give it some couple more weeks to know if indeed it wants to buy from here, or maybe it wants to come back to this level and use it as a resistance. So that's it on here. So on what pair am I going to be taking advantage of this buy? That is if it later happens. If I am seeing a buy, but anything can happen. So I think I'll be taking advantage of this move on USD card or GBP USD. So let's start from USD card. So USD card, I don't USD card go say what I do this guy because I extracted almost 400 pips from it some months back, some couple of weeks back, and I'm now still trying and analyzing it to see if I'm going to still make it again. I swear. So starting from the monthly time frame. So monthly time frame, let me tell you this thing. If you watch my previous video, you see how I come about this black bar, this one now that is at the top here, and also this trend line. So let's start from the beginning. So zooming out on the monthly time frame, as you can see, price is also still currently on top of a broken level. So what do I mean by that? See, price pushed down from here, came back here again, it pushed down, came back again, pushed down, came back again, pushed down, came back, pushed down, came back. Did like it wants to push down, then broke above it. And currently, it is looking like a retest of that level. So this is a level because this level has been active since 1st April of 2024. So as you can see, price has already broken above the level for and traded above it for some months. This is 6 months, 7 months now. Price has been trading above this level. So I think this is a clean case of a break above and a retest. So that's what I'm seeing on the movie time frame. And also there's a trend line coming from the bottom here. This is a trend line, which price is also trying currently on top of also on the monthly time frame. So now on the weekly time frame, zooming in properly on the weekly time frame, you can see that same pattern that I see on DSY, that it is also present here on USD card on top of that broken level and also on top of a trend line. Look, we have already consolidated here for 3 weeks now. This candle is making the third week. So I think this pattern is not yet complete. Same scenario, same analysis on DSY. So I think I'm going to fold my hands and watch this market for a couple of more weeks for me to know what exactly it has in mind, whether it wants to use here as a support, just like this. Although before taking advantage, I will need to see a reversal pattern support, just like this. Or maybe he wants to come and do something like this. Price is always fond of that. Come and do something like this. Then play around here for some couple of days. Then pew, break below to the downside. So this are the two things that I'm currently watching. That's why I said before I would take advantage or before I would take any trades, both on this pair or on this one, I have to see a weekly time frame shift. I have to see like example. What I mean by this is like this is a weekly time frame shift. Let me point it out. This is a weekly time frame shift. So as you can see, it came here and formed a double top. This is a reversal pattern. That is exactly what I want to see here. I want to see a pattern. I want to see something form here. This thing is not yet enough for me to take decision, like to make decision off of it. So I want to see I want to see something develop on this level. Something, a pattern like this pattern also, or something like this. So I want to see something form here. This thing is not yet enough for me to take or to make decision. So That's what I'm seeing on the monthly time frame and on the weekly time frame. Then going over to the daily time frame where I do my entries. As you can already see, price has already closed with a bullish candle. So if I am an aggressive trader, I would have bought here. But I am a very conservative trader. Before I take any decision, I need to watch. I don't like being in a rush. Like I don't like entering trade so quick because this market can be so deceptive. It will show you something and before you know it, it will just go back and do the opposite. So that's why you have to be patient with this market. You have to don't rush it. So ideally, our entry chart pattern has already been triggered here, ideally, but due to what I'm seeing on the monthly time frame and what I'm seeing on the weekly time frame, I don't think I will be taking this trade because there's not enough information for me. This is a very strong level. This is a very strong level. This level has been holding since 2004. So I need this market to form something that will show me that yes, at this level is going to act as a support. Something like this. I want it to paint a pattern that I can be able to recognize. As of now, it hasn't formed anything and it hasn't showed me anything. So I'm going to ignore this entry pattern here. This bullish candle goes here. I'm going to ignore it. So I'm going to wait some more to see if something will develop. And if nothing develops, it is also what it is. I will wait for the next one. Because most times when waiting for the final confirmation like this, the market might just decide to just continue buying. Just buy like this straight without even retracing. Yes, it also do happens. That's trading for you. So that's what I'm seeing on USD card. So let me just do one more pair. Let me do 3P USD because I'll be watching USD card and also I'll be watching 3P USD also to see if we are going to see any sort of reversal. Euro USD, I'm not much interested on it because this is looking like a break above. So let's do 3P USD. So let's start from the monthly time frame. So here on the monthly time frame, as you can see, let me zoom in. As you can see, price price bought from this level here. This is a level. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This zone, there's a zone here. It acted as support here, support, came back, break above it, did like it wants to come back. And so this is what I'm trying to avoid in this my USD card trade and this DSY. This is what I'm talking about. As you can see, the market broke below this level like this. It broke below this level like this. Ideally, you're supposed to use this level as a resistance for it to continue selling. But you didn't. Excuse me, guys. Oh, sorry, someone was knocking at the door, so I went to answer the person. So this is what I'm trying to avoid here. Ideally, you're supposed to use here uh, as a resistance because it has already broken below it. But see, it played around here for some time and it broke above it. So that is why I said with that, before I'm going to take any buy opportunity on this, so I want to see a weekly time frame shift. I want to see something form because this market can be very, 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 very trickish. This market is trickish, and when you rush it, it will rush you. So price bought from here, and currently it is on a resistance level. So how is here a resistance level? Let me show you guys. So it came here, sold off, came here, sold off, came here, sold off a little bit, then bought, came here, broke below it, came back here, and sold off. So currently, it is currently on that level, on that zone. And this zone has been holding price since 1st March of 2019. So this zone is a mini zone. These ones are the major zones. This one at the top and this one at the bottom. But this one is inside of a range. So it is like a mini zone. But this mini zone is also strong. It can also bend price. What I mean, price can also come back to that mini zone and also decide to sell off. It has already it's that's what I mean by it can bend price. So now on the monthly time frame, we are still bullish though. This is a very strong bullish momentum. The same thing I'm seeing on the so we are still very bearish. So this bullish momentum, um, that's why I say before I take any buy on DSY or any sell, I need to see something. But this market, we are still typically bullish. And if you ask me, I think we are going to come here. But at the same time, due to what is the weekly time frame is also printing, you cannot just uh, ignore what the weekly time frame is printing on the DSY. So, the market acts, then will react. So, this is what I'm seeing on GPUSD too, though we are still bullish, but I think that we might be getting some consolidation here and the reversal pattern might be forming here on this level. So this is the level here on the weekly time frame. This is the level. So, and as you can see, we have already started leaving this is 1 week rejection. So I think we are going to see some more or some couple of more candle play around here, weekly candle play around here, and even daily candle play around this level. As you can see, we already started to have two red candle. So I think we are going to still see more candles play around this level, even potentially forming something like a top, maybe. But what I'm trying to say is that before I'm going to take any sell, any counter trade on either GBP or USD card, I'll have to see a weekly time frame shift in momentum. I'll have to see a reversal pattern form on the weekly chart and not even on the monthly chart at all. So this is what I'm seeing on the markets for now. Don't know if I should do one more pair or I should just okay, let's do Euro USD. Let's do Euro USD. This is going to be the last one I'm going to do for this night. So Euro USD. Let's start from the monthly charts. So on the monthly charts, let's zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. So Euro USD, the beginning of this year, I was predicting Euro USD to come back here. So, this is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. You see, this thing has already happened to me this year. So ideally, this market broke below this level. For 3 good months, 1, 2, 3, this market traded below this level. So if you zoom in properly, let me zoom in on the data so that you understand what I mean. So this was looking like a breakout. So ideally, I was expecting this market to reverse from here. And if you watched, it did form a double top, and it even did footprint a nice reversal pattern here. And I sold somewhere around here. Remember, I told you guys I took an SL here on Euro. I even also came to this YouTube channel there and I analyzed and I also told you guys that look, I took an SL here on US and I even showed you guys what made me to take the trade. So this is exactly what I'm still trying to avoid, selling or buying too early on DSY. So the market bought all the way from this level, the most time frame. So let's go to multi time frame. So and this is 1, 2, 3. This is three healthy, strong monthly bullish candle. And this candle has already broken above this something like a triple top, this black bar here, this black bar. This market has already broken above it, this big candle, suggesting that the bulls are strong in this market. So this is also why I said I'm not interested in movement. So going over to the movie time from now, you can see this market broke above it very well. So and price is very far from this level here. I wish price came to somewhere like around here and started doing like this thing. I might be considering this to be a reversal. As you can see, price significantly broke above this level. I started leaving some projection a significant level above this black bar here. So this is why I see that I'm really interested in USD. We're going over to the other time frame, you can see the significance. As you can see, price really, really overextended, even more than it did over here. So this is why I said I'm not interested. Although I'm still seeing a reversal pattern, like I'm still seeing some signs of reversal pattern on USD, but I think this is more probable to happen. So I think that this market is still very confused as to where it wants to go. So this is also more reason why I said I wouldn't be doing anything on the daily time frame. I want to see weekly time frame shifts. I want to see something from the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame for me to know what to do next. So that's it. I don't want to make this video too long. That's it on what I'm looking at for the coming weeks. So see you guys when something develops. If I want to buy or sell around this place or anything, if I want to take any decision, I'll still come back here again and I'll tell you guys that something has already developed. So that's it. See you guys next time.